My dad died when I was 16, but a year later he still managed to teach me one final lesson. My dad and I weren't close. He worked long hours, rarely talked about his feelings, and always seemed more interested in fixing things around the house than having conversations. As a teenager, I thought he didn't understand me. We argued a lot about school, about my friends, about my future. The last thing I said to him before he left for work one morning was, "You never listened to me anyway." A few hours later, I got the call. There had been an accident. My dad never came home. For months, I couldn't stop thinking about our last conversation. Out of all the things I could have said, those were my final words to him. A year passed. One evening, my mom handed me a small notebook she had found in Dad's workshop. "It's yours," she said. Inside were hundreds of pages. At first, I thought it was just work notes, but then I noticed something. Every page had a date, and under each date was a short entry about me. Today he got an A on his math test, pretended not to care, but I could tell he was proud. Taught him how to ride a bike today, fell 6 times and got back up 7. He thinks I don't notice when he's upset. I always notice. My hands started shaking. I kept turning pages. There were entries for birthdays, school events, random conversations I didn't even remember. Then I found one written just 2 days before he died. "He's growing up fast. One day he'll realize everything I did was because I loved him." By this point I was crying, but there was one final page folded at the back, a page with no date. Almost like he had written it for the future. It said, "If you're reading this, then I'm probably not around anymore. There are things fathers don't always know how to say. I was proud of you every single day, even on the days I seemed angry. Even on the days we fought. And especially on the days you thought I didn't care." Then came the line that completely broke me. "The greatest regret of my life would be leaving before you understood how much I loved you." I sat there holding that notebook for hours, because my entire life I thought my dad never listened, but it turned out he had been paying attention to everything. What's something you wish you could say to a parent one more time?